Привет-привет! Усаживайся поудобнее и давай сегодня посмотрим на новую игру под названием Slender Threads или тонкие нити. А перед началом этого видео не забудь поставить лайк, подписаться на канал и обязательно прожать колокольчик. А также хочу рассказать о том, что у меня есть свой канал Boosty, куда я выкладываю эксклюзивные прохождения игр, и видео туда выходит до выхода на основной канал.
It seems brilliant at first. Immerse yourself in your craft, get a sense for what's popular, gather moments of inspiration from the unassuming corners of the world. But immersing yourself in anything eventually takes its toll. Shit. I don't know, nightmarish. I need to take a break. Get out of this room.
Возьмите ручку, левый клик для быстрого действия. Блокнот. Опять этот кошмар. Хорошо бы пройтись, проветрить голову. Окей. Я не знаю, зачем это нам, но пускай будет.
Can't imagine plants last long in here. My nerves are too shot to sleep. Hasn't been the most successful sales trip so far, but hey, this town might want the whole pile. Judging by the state of my room, I don't want to see this one. There are more cigarette butts on the floor. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Но оно не работает.
Not sure if anyone's staying in this room. Healthier than the one in my room, I'll give it that. Town maps. Don't see any maps, though. No hotel front desk is complete without a bell. Little touches like this help distract from all the stains.
Well, if it isn't the traveling writer, welcome to Villa Ventana.
Have we met?
Oh, no, but I saw your suitcase full of books burst open on your way into the hotel. And since it sounds like you are indeed a writer, you simply must meet Oswaldo.
Who's Oswaldo?
Oh, a most charming and riveting storyteller, the life of every party he attends. In fact, he lives just a few doors down from here.
Thanks, miss. I'll drop by.
Do tell him Gladys says hello.
You're looking elegant. Maybe too elegant for a place like this.
Oh, I know, dear. Sadly, this filthy excuse for a hotel happens to be the only one for miles.
Give it a rest, Gladys.
I'll give it a rest when you learn how to brew a halfway decent cup of tea.
Crazy old pig.
You love me.
Where are you visiting from?
Oh, about 5 blocks, give or take.
You live here? Why are you staying in a hotel?
Young man, vacationing is about mindset, not distance. You've traveled much farther than me to be here, but are you on vacation?
Good point. Take care. Hello?
I know you.
Harvey Green, room 3? Do you have a map of town I can borrow?
That's odd.
People don't usually ask for maps.
You're not in the book.
Maybe the morning guy forgot to add me when I checked in.
Yeah, maybe.
So, map?
On the stand behind you.
Stand's empty.
Well then, guess I'm out of maps.
Guess so. Thanks.
No problem.
Looks like keys for each room. Locked. Those are some nice bags. The evening air is perfect. I'll give the town that much. It's propped up against an old hitching post. Oh, hey there, little fella. Where you at? Whoa!
Обосратушки.
What the hell was that? Welcome to Villa Ventana. Your window to a window? I feel like a door would be more helpful.
Как знать, как знать.
No way. I don't know what that creature was,
вот.
and I don't want to find
Так
out.
хотелось. Светает.
Old neglected barrels and crates. Exercise extreme caution when crossing. Why? I haven't seen a single car on the road.
Coming up next on Among the Shadows, murder most foul.
New radio drama. Haven't heard of this one.
And what role will recent arrival Harvey Green play in these troubling events?
Wait, what? Hey, who's in there? How do you know my name? Oswaldo? This isn't funny. I'm going inside. Hello? This looks abandoned. Or worse. Wait a second, so who's listening to the radio? And where is the radio? Doesn't sound like the radio's in there. Sounds like it's coming from in... it's locked. Did Oswaldo board up his own windows? It's filthy. Was there a struggle here?
Так, а что-то
Why else-
полезное тут есть? Ножницы, да? Угу.
I think it's broken. The wall is covered in newspaper clippings, but why is there a crossword puzzle in the middle here? And what are these paper scraps stuck around it?
Будет забавно, если я сейчас что-то... Если мне что-то получится. Тут как будто еще что-то не хватает. Tell. Что если... Ой.
The remaining letters spell telltale heart. In that story, the narrator hides a body under the floor. I hope Oswaldo didn't consider that a source of inspiration. Hello? Oswaldo? The front door was open. Is everything okay? Besides the stranger in your house, I mean? Doesn't seem like anyone's in there.
Ну так а почему бы не зайти тогда?
Doesn't seem... That would probably just damage the lock.
А где мне искать ключ?
I think it's broken. Was there a struggle here? Why else would all these chairs be knocked over? The remaining letters spell telltale heart. In that story, the narrator hides a body under the floor.
Подожди.
I hope Oswald...
Половица.
There's a crease in the corner of the rug, as if it's been folded up recently. Am I really going to look under there?
Yes.
I have to, right? Huh? Something down there is reflecting light from the
Опачки.
window. It's a key. This looks like it fits.
Hold it. Don't move. Keep your hands where I can see them. Good God, what the hell's going on in here? Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Harvey Green. I'm in town for business. I'm staying over at the...
What business?
Books. I sell books. I have a card in my pocket. Can I...
Slowly. What's all this on the wall? What have you been doing?
Nothing. No, I don't know what any of this is.
Bullshit.
It's true. I've been in here for just a few minutes. I've been in town less than a day. Whatever's on that wall, it must have taken weeks.
Let's say I believe you. Why are you in here?
The radio was on. I heard it from outside. I could have sworn a voice on it spoke my name.
Mr. Green, have you been drinking?
No, I swear.
Shame. Guess you're just crazy. Mr. Green, do you have any knowledge of Oswaldo's current whereabouts?
No, Sheriff.
Then I have a missing person on my hands. Listen to me. I don't know what the hell's going on in this room. I do know that if people caught wind, it'd cause a town-wide panic. So you and I are gonna make a deal. I let you walk straight back to your hotel, and you tell no one about what you saw. Say a word or skip town, and I personally escort you to a jail cell. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Sheriff.
Good. Now
Но
get out of here.
Shit. Breaking into a house? What was I thinking?
а как же ключ?
Am I losing it? No, I swear I heard my name coming from in there. I didn't imagine it. I couldn't have. And even if I did, I couldn't have imagined all that other stuff I saw in there. I can't just sit in here and ignore it. For starters, this is the only interesting thing that's happened in months.
Ну, ключ у нас остался. Хорошо.
Small town hotel art at its ugliest. Seems appropriate that I'm staying in a room as disheveled as I am. Judging by the state of... What would that do? Healthier than the one in my room. Can't see much at this hour. There's a do not disturb sign. I don't see the... This key's too small for a door. This key's too small for a door. He doesn't seem too keen.
enjoying your...
I saw some sort of creature at the edge of the forest. Do you have any idea what that might have been?
Oh, we'll see the occasional raccoon or skunk.
This was bigger than a skunk. It snatched a rabbit and ran away.
Ah, a bobcat then. Rare for them to venture so close.
Okay, if you say so. I dropped by Oswaldo's house.
Oh, lovely, dear. How is he?
He was out.
You creative types are always off making mischief.
Take care.
Что же нам теперь делать? Фонарика у нас нет. Оп, нет.
Get out of the road! Watch it, buddy!
How is this happening every single time? Deja vu doesn't even begin to describe it.
Get out of the road!
Ну еще разок, давай.
Watch it, buddy! Hey, you trying to get killed?
Ладно.
How is this happening? Deja... Huh, it's a whole mannequin. Little beat up, but it's in one piece. Maybe I could clean it up and sell it. Looks like it's locked from the inside. Good evening, officer.
Evening, Mr. I don't believe we've met.
My name's Hugo. Victor Hugo. I'm a tourist.
A tourist? Huh. We don't get many of those. Well, welcome to Villa Ventana, Mr. Hugo. Stay out of trouble and all that.
Is it safe for me to be out at this hour?
Are you keeping out of the crosswalk over there?
Yes.
Then you're fine.
What's so dangerous about it?
I wish I knew. Almost every time we're called out, it's because some pedestrian got hit.
An enormous creature jumped out at me at the edge of the woods.
Ha! First time in deer country, Mr. Hugo?
This was no deer. It was brown,
Like a deer?
totally silent.
Like a deer.
You don't understand.
Relax, Mr. Hugo. You're not the first to get spooked. I promise the deer will leave you alone if you give them the same courtesy.
If that crosswalk's so dangerous, why not remove it?
We submitted a request to City Hall.
Why didn't they do anything?
They did. They put up the sign.
What happened in there?
I'm afraid I can't comment on that, Mr. Hugo. Scene's still under investigation.
As in crime scene?
Well, that's what the sheriff's gonna figure out in the morning. Ugh, I probably shouldn't have said that even.
Any chance I could take a look inside? I'm something of a...
Aspiring mystery writer?
How did you...
Suspenders.
Right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hugo. We need to make sure nothing's disturbed. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. Writers are good at that, aren't they?
Да, попробуем так.
You sure I can't peek in there for just a second?
I'm sure, Mr. Hugo.
Ладно.
Sheriff's orders.
Officer, I think I hear screaming. Someone needs help.
I do appreciate your concern, Mr. Hugo, but I don't hear a thing.
It's faint, but I'm sure it's there. Listen again.
Mr. Hugo, I think you could use a couple more hours of sleep, huh?
Давай доконаем его.
Are you really not hearing the screaming? It sounds like it's coming from one block over.
Please don't take this the wrong way, Mr. Hugo, but our town does have a world-famous psychiatric sanatorium.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Mr. Hugo. Nothing at all. Stay safe.
Санаторий, значит. Окей.
Just a typical... Sumptuous garments for the discerning elitist. It's closed.
Plenty of space in there. Wonder if they even realize they're trapped.
I shouldn't venture too far from the hotel. I shouldn't venture too far from the
какое у нас
hotel
тогда
without a
задание?
map. I shouldn't venture too...
Ну, нам как-то внутрь надо, нет?
I don't see anyone in there.
Not sure why I'd do that. I don't follow. What would that do? Not sure why I'd do that.
Was there a storm recently?
Непонятно.
Get out of the road!
Seeing a person
Oh.
lying in the street would definitely get the officer's attention. But even in this light, an undressed mannequin doesn't look much like a person.
Окей.
What would that do?
Я, кажется, начинаю понимать.
Old neglected barrels and crates.
Кажется.
Enjoying your
Нам надо попасть в
Take care.
прачечную. Как нам найти ключ от
Still
прачечной?
He doesn't seem too
Ну,
keen
нам
on...
явно нужны ключи.
Looks like keys for each room. Not sure if anyone's...
Как-то отвлечь уборщицу. Как?
There's a do not dis...
О, я знаю, подожди. А?
Not going in there.
Да ладно
Bad
тебе,
enough
ну.
that I share a wall with it.
Ну тогда
I'm
давай, я
guessing.
не знаю, так сделаем. Но она не вешается. Может, на... Во.
This guest wouldn't mind a bit of tidying, right?
Хопочки.
These are all still wet. Very wet. Clean and dry. Let's see. Ooh, some of these are sharp. Might help me close a sale or two while I'm here.
Это нам тоже пригодится.
Looks like it hasn't been on for a while.
Ну, все, пойдем отсюда.
Great, now the
Да
mannequin's
уж, да
dressed back.
уж. Я так понимаю, у нас у главного персонажа вся одежда рваная. То есть это не грязь. Ну там вот заплатка.
This should look like the real deal to that cop. Here goes nothing.
Опс. Дерьмо.
Shit, that wasn't supposed... Oh, God, what have I...
Уходи.
I know this man. From my...
Что за...
Oh, good lord! Did you see what happened, Mr. Hugo?
I didn't. I heard a crash, and,
This damn crosswalk! Sign's useless! Get back to your hotel, Mr. Hugo. I'll call an ambulance.
Yes, officer.
Я пошел в отель, да. Да-да-да, я уже иду.
If I keep it down, hopefully he won't even realize I'm in. The radio should still be in that desk. Time to take a look.
В темпе, в темпе.
There it is. And it's turned off? How? Whatever. I need to find that station.
No light, no shadows, Oswaldo. No light, no shadows. No shadows. No light, no.
Coming up next. You are next.
No, it's happening. I have to warn Lena.
Что за...
What did I just... That was him. He was right in front of me. And that thing just took him. What did you find, Oswaldo?
О, у нас есть карта. Добро пожаловать в Вилла Вентану.
Oswaldo's diary. There's several references to a Lena. Must be the same Lena he mentioned in that vision. Wherever she is, I have to find her. I imagine it'll be easier than finding Oswaldo.
Нет света, нет теней.
Did the radio cause my vision of Oswaldo? How?
Ну, я так понимаю, это все. И еще мы можем попробовать... Ага.
Pretty boring assortment of magazines, especially given what's in the other room. Ugh. Old, tattered, and crusty.
А, ой. Погоди.
Classic bathroom sink.
Ну ладно. Так, чем нам... Что мы должны делать теперь? Так, нужно найти Лену.
Sumptuous gar...
Опачки, опачки.
Aw, sleeping like a, well, an inebriated adult man.
Wonder how long these have been coming
Наверное,
soon.
давно.
House for sale.
А, это, то есть мы вот уже... Ну, пойдем зайдем.
Hello? Does any house in this town have people in it?
This one does now.
What the
Fosco Moretti, realtor, licensed and accredited. And to whom do I have the pleasure of showing this magnificent piece of real estate?
Oh, I am not in the market for a...
Oh, ho, ho. Everybody's in the market, my friend. Some of us are just standing a little closer to the register. Your name?
Harvey.
Well, I have to say, Mr. Harvey, seeing you here in this immaculately tiled parlor, I see a man of purpose. Am I wrong?
I have a job, if that's what you mean.
Not a job, Mr. Harvey. A calling, a yearning from within. You, Mr. Harvey, you aspire.
I suppose I'm writing a...
An author? My God, I stand in the presence of a modern-day Hemingway.
You know he's still alive, right?
Mr. Harvey, you must agree that every great writer requires an equally great writing environment.
Where
do you currently do your writing?
I travel a lot for work, so mostly from hotel rooms.
Hotel rooms? Oh, so drab, so utterly lacking in ambiance. No, that won't do at all. What an artist like you needs, Mr. Harvey,
is a house.
But not just any house.
This house.
This house?
Okay, listen, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm definitely not buying this house, and I definitely don't want you assuming otherwise.
I understand, Mr. Harvey.
Thank you.
You just need a little more time to see what I see.
Which is?
That you and our sleepy little town are destined for each other. And when you come to that realization, I will be here.
I promise you'll be the first to know. I guess the bar is a nice feature.
Much more for you than for me.
What do you mean?
Your torso extends above it, whereas I...
Closet looks a little small.
An optical illusion, Mr. Harvey, I assure you. This closet features no fewer than 200 cubic feet of space. I was almost inclined to list it as a second bedroom.
Может, побесим его?
I'm not so sure. I don't think I could fit much in there.
A skeptic? I respect that. Allow me then to demonstrate. Just one side of this closet can house a full-bodied man such as myself, with space to spare. Voila! Why, I do believe I could comfortably remain in here all day.
Someone left some lotions and cologne here.
А мы можем его как-то там запереть, типа?
It's too short to fit across both knobs. It's covered in the realtor's personal hygiene regimen.
Да блин.
Might we proceed with the rest of the tour?
Мне кажется, его как-то все-таки надо запереть.
I'm afraid that's locked and empty.
If it's
at the previous open house, a devilish little girl hid in there and promptly fell asleep. Had half the town out looking for her when she popped out looking right as rain.
Ooh, oven's seen better days.
Works just the same. Heat is heat, after all.
Ну, кстати, вот это вот это дорогие плиты. Такого типа. Они там от 300, по-моему, начинаются.
Please don't disturb the basket, Mr. Harvey. Those goods are reserved for the buyer, whoever she or he happens to be.
It's a...
Schlegelman upright, yes. Impeccable eye, Mr. Harvey. What gave it away? The understated, perfectly joined paneling? Or the iconic front legs?
I was just going to say it's a piano.
Ah, indeed it is, Mr. Harvey. Indeed it is.
If I go up there, the realtor will pester me even harder
Ну,
about
очевидно,
buying.
нужна какая-то веревка.
I'll be waiting.
I can't see much of anything through those curtains. I can't see much of anything.
Evening, sir.
Evening. What is this house?
Sir, you stand at the majestic wrought iron gates of the Villa Ventana Sportsman Society.
The what now?
It's a hoity-toity hunting club and the primary home of its president.
Can I take a look around the grounds? I'm doing some sightseeing.
At the moment, absolutely not. However, in a few hours' time, the estate will host a soiree that is open to the public. If you care to explore, that will be the ideal and legal time to do so.
Got it. Thanks.
At your
Что ж.
service, sir.
Reward for information leading to the capture of Vinny the Hat DeLuca. What kind of nickname is the Hat? He's not even wearing a hat. Nothing to see beyond here.
Странно. А, хотя я понял. То есть, если мы в дом не можем попасть, то... Не так.
Everything in there looks incredible.
Evening, friend. Care for a motor tour?
Motor tour?
Like a regular tour, but with a little something extra.
You mean a motorcycle?
Bingo!
What's the tour route?
Right up Ventana Peak. Highest point in the area. Even beats the observatory.
And then back down, I assume?
Back down? Oh, that costs extra.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, just some classic motor tour humor.
Do you know a person named Lena?
Lena? Maybe rings a bell. Don't think I've met her.
Okay, thanks. Are you sure that thing's safe?
You kidding? Villa Ventana's streets are some of the safest around. You know, besides the deadly and gruesome car accident earlier this evening.
Where does the tour go again?
Right up Ventana Peak.
Я понял.
Highest point in the area.
Oh, there was a car accident?
You didn't hear it? It was a block or so that way, toward the hotel. Couldn't tell whose car it was, but I could tell they didn't make it. I thought all the talk about that crosswalk was superstition. Now I'm not so sure.
All right, I'll do the tour.
Great. Now, as to the small matter of payment.
I'm strapped at the moment. Any chance I could ride for free?
By any chance, do you mean zero chance?
No.
Then no.
I'm good for now.
You're missing out. I'm usually booked solid on an evening this nice.
Теперь надо найти деньги, получается. А, вот прям так?
A complete mess of books, binders, and historical artifacts. It's an old handwritten journal. Wonder what it's about. This last page is torn. This last page is torn. I think I'll hold on to this. If this room uses an organizational system, I'm not seeing it.
It's the first construction paper settlers arriving in construction paper Villa Ventana. An old treasure map. Maybe this town used to be a pirate refuge. It's a badly printed replica of the original town charter. Wait, did they really put "don't eat the mushrooms" in their founding document? Jaunty. It's a dusty wax statue of some old leader. The town's founder, maybe. Ugh, it's sticking to my finger. I'm surprised it hasn't melted. Wonder if they're replicas or the real deal.
Restrooms for city employees only.
What? No, I don't need to use the restroom.
Then why on earth did you come in here?
I'm looking for the address of...
Credentials?
I beg your pardon?
All requests from municipal residential data require valid authentication from the requesting party.
I beg your pardon again?
I need proof that you're allowed to view town housing records. So, you got proof or not?
Oh, I, left it at home. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will.
I'm in town for work and thought I'd see the sights.
Uh-huh. And which site were you interested in seeing exactly? The cabinet jammed with unsorted census surveys?
I don't know. The building looked big. Figured there'd be something to look at.
If you're that desperate for something to do, there's a little Villa Ventana museum one room over. Don't bother telling me the exhibits are falling apart. I already know, and I already don't care.
Is this City Hall?
Last I checked.
When was that?
When my shift started about, I don't know, 1,000 years ago.
Has a man named Oswaldo been here recently?
Not recently enough. He's late.
Late?
He checked out a pile of old newspapers from the archives. I made it very clear that he had to return them within 3 days. Haven't seen him since. Cheap bastard probably used them for kindling.
Listen, I seem to have misplaced my credentials. I'm not looking for anything top secret, though. I just need...
No credentials, no records, no exceptions. Don't let the door hit you.
What'll you have?
What do you got?
Hot dogs?
Anything else?
Things that go on hot dogs?
How eclectic.
Nah, think I'm all out of eclectics.
Selling a lot of hot dogs?
Not yet. Waiting for folks to start stumbling out of the bar. After a few rounds, these things go straight from suspicious to delicious.
Isn't it about time to wash that apron?
Hell no. Gotta keep expectations low. If I look clean, the hot dogs look even filthier by comparison.
1 hot dog, please.
That'll be $3.50.
I'll, pay you tomorrow?
Then I'll, give you a hot dog tomorrow.
Hey, is there a woman in town named Lena?
Lena? Oh, sure. I don't see her too often. She's a vegetarian.
Do you know where she lives?
Sure don't. Someone over there in City Hall should, though.
Right. Thanks. Bye-bye, hot dog man. Vino Ventana. Vino Ventana. Encouraging to see at least one person with a book.
Good evening.
Evening, ma'am. Are you open?
We are. There's a reading tonight, so we're open later than usual. Please, take a look around.
Ладно, давай, наверное, на этом будем заканчивать. Игра довольно долго раскачивается. Не знаю. Посмотрим. Если она тебе понравилась, обязательно поставь лайк и напиши любой комментарий. Вот. В общем, да, будем на этом заканчивать. Большое тебе спасибо, что досмотрел до этого момента. Ставь лайк. Не забудь еще раз подписаться на канал. Прожать колокольчик, чтобы получать уведомления о выходе нового видео. Также подписаться на YouTube, на Boosty, если есть такое желание. И увидимся с тобой в следующем видео. Пока-пока.